Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Gus,
And I'm Will. And we're
and
the
we're the Review
Review
Boys.
Boys.
Happy New Year, everyone! Welcome to 2021. So, Will and I
Yes.
are back, raring to go. So
Yes.
today we're gonna be starting off the year, ano ba? With something that already happened last year. So we're gonna be doing our reaction and review to the supercut of "Meet Me Outside" by Blue. So I think we've already watched all of the episodes one by one, right?
Not me. I haven't watched the
Oh,
last one.
oh yeah, well, except for the last one. So we're gonna be
Yeah.
doing the supercut. So the supercut is from episode 1 to 5, and then we're gonna be doing our reaction to episode 6, which Will hasn't watched yet. So let's see how he's gonna react to all the things that are happening that I already know. But
Wait,
most
with the super cut, are we gonna cut it right before the ending, or are we
yes,
gonna go through the super cut?
yeah. We'll cut it right before the ending so that we can discuss, and then we can talk about the episode 6.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, a few things that are I'm just gonna highlight about this show is it's one of
Yeah.
actually ano ba, at the tail end of 2020, it came out with, like, of course, us expecting it to be of high quality, knowing that it's from Juan Miguel Severo and also JP Habak, which who are the masterminds behind Guys sa Pelikula, which we love. So I was pretty excited about it. Like when you heard about Meet Me Outside, how did you feel?
Actually, since I was a little bit out of the whole community for a while, when I started seeing it, I thought it was kind of like it was gonna be another guys sa pelikula. I
Mhm.
was expecting so much, and then me and Beb were gonna watch it. We watched the first episode, and we're like, "Huh? Why is it so short? What
I
happened to the
know,
music? What
I
happened
know.
to everything?" But I think we watched the first episode when the first three episodes came out, so we just
Mm,
watched it in succession. So yeah, it's good. In the beginning, we were
mhm.
expecting so much, so we had to kind of like scale it
Pull it
back a
back.
little
Yeah.
bit.
Mm.
Yeah, pull it back a little bit. But after watching the first and then going into the second one, we realized, oh, it's a different style. It's not Guys sa Pelikula, doesn't have
Mhm.
a huge budget, but it still has that elements of kilig, to it. So I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like we already know of Kaloy from Boys Lockdown. Me, it's my first time to see Genesis. I know that you've seen Genesis before because of In Between. So for me, it was
Yes.
kind of a surprise. Like, oh, he's really good and he's really cute, like, right? And then
Mm.
Will was like saying, "See, I told you you should have watched In Between." So like, I was like, okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, so we were kind of really happy. So we're just gonna go through the super. I don't know what the supercut will be like, because
Me
it was
neither.
it was already short. Like the episodes were
Yeah.
already short. And now they're
Do a
gonna
supercut on something that's already short
yeah,
already.
and they're gonna put it all together in about like 10 minutes or so.
Mm.
So looking forward to that, and of course episode 6, which is I'm gonna tell you it's really good. So, but I'm not gonna tell
Oh
anything
my
because
god.
because Will hasn't watched it yet. But yeah, we're pretty excited to be doing this again for 2021. And thank you, by the way, for everyone who's been with us for the longest time since we started. Like when did we start? Like September or even prior to that, like months in, and now we're
Yeah.
here in 2021. Who knew that we're gonna be still the review boys
Woo!
until
What a
2021?
journey that is.
It
Yes.
was yeah, it was a long, fun journey, definitely, and we're looking forward to doing more of this in the coming years, in the coming years to come. What in the
Well,
coming
yeah,
year,
yeah.
in the coming
Full
years to come.
circle.
But anyway, so we're gonna start with, of course, the supercut episode 1 to 5. You can also
Yes.
check this out in the YouTube channel of Meet Me Outside. And I'm just gonna say, like, I was really looking forward to this because of like I've seen a series from Blood, which was Your Tadhana. This was like 3 years ago, and it was really good. The only thing was it was cut meaning like they didn't go to season two. So I was really disappointed because the story was really good. So when I heard that it's gonna be Gege and JP Habak creating a micro series for Meet Me Outside, I was really excited about it. So let's go. Let's start.
Let's
Let's
go.
watch
Let's see.
Meet Me
We'll
Outside.
we'll have a post discussion anyway after this.
Yep, yep.
So
I know. Here we
okay,
go.
here we go.
James.
James and Dale.
I have a reservation under James Alexander.
Sir, for two, no?
So innocent
Yeah.
and so maldita.
Ito po kayo na wala
Oh,
pa
they are. You can see the cuts. You can see the cuts that they're doing.
Yeah.
But what I really loved about this is
Kaya ko naman ang
the subtle flirting that they were doing without even looking at each other.
Yeah. I like ways where they don't like shove it in your face.
Yeah.
Ba't naman ako hindi?
Mas gwapo lang po talaga kasi sa personal.
And Genesis is just so adorable, isn't he? Oh, that face.
He's not like that in between. So this is a totally different side, which I like. Yeah. Oh, I miss going to a resort.
Nawalang galang na po.
Mhm.
Kawalan niya.
Hmm?
Kilig.
Oh, it goes straight to the live stream that he's doing. So he's an influencer.
Yeah. So they cut a big chunk.
Yeah, they did. So it's really just transitioning from one episode.
check that.
Oh, so here's when he was like saying that he felt kilig with someone when he checked in. So obviously that's him. And then you find out that he knows.
Mm. Kasi you know the distance of the people you're talking to.
Like, have you done that before? Like, obviously, when you go to the like Boracay or a resort and then you open like a dating app, it's like, I wonder who's around.
Yes. Puerto Galera and Holy Week.
Oh my god. Oh, one thing that I loved about the scene is the use of the Waltz of the Flowers. It's like, what's happening? Why is there classical music playing? And then and then you suddenly realize it's like a dance between two people. It's like I think Sid and Christine or C-Rex already mentioned this in the reaction. It's like the banter between two people, and then suddenly realize, oh my god, this is so smart. Weird at first, but became like how the music suddenly starts to build.
Yeah, it's the back and forth and deciding what to send, what to write, what to respond.
Did you think that they knew each other, that they were talking to each other while doing their
Good
set?
afternoon, sir. Saan po punta?
Ha? Ano yun?
Wala po, sir. Saan po lakad niyo?
Punta sana ako sa grocery to buy something.
Oh.
Alam mo ba kung saan yun?
Sir, medyo malayo po yung grocery dito eh.
I felt bad for
Sabay na kaming
Dale's character here. Like, I think he felt so insecure that he didn't say that, hey, it was me, even though he likes James.
Well, he's acting like just a worker, not as high as a influencer. Of course, he's a little bit humbled by meeting him.
I just want to squeeze that face.
Attracted ka sa akin. Sir, hindi naman po kayo pagkakaroon ng maraming followers kung hindi po kayo pogi.
Okay.
You're not so bad yourself. Sir, konti na lang, isipin ko na lang din pong attracted po kayo sa akin.
Ewan ko sa inyo.
Bike.
Like, if you are watching the supercut, I'd still advise you to watch each of the episodes.
Yes.
Because this means
You
more
get
to
more
us. Because,
context.
this means more to us because we watched the episodes. But this part, when he and then he grabbed. I hate it. I hate it.
Thanks for the ride there. You're welcome, sir.
Ala.
God, and then he tries to fix.
Music lock.
So if this is not
Gumaganon.
if this is not flirting, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Who just grabs people's hair and does something like that?
Is it like because like I told you, like when you were doing our reaction to guys at pelikula, like I'm not the type of person who likes it,
I should probably
who likes people touching my hair unless I want them.
Yeah. Mm. I.
And then here when I saw this scene, I was like, and then when he walked away, I was like, "Oi, what?
Uy,
Why?"
what? Ano ba?
It's like, I'm Sanay, like what's wrong? And then he made Dale feel really bad about it.
So what do you think about that? Would
Like,
you talikod or would you go for it
I don't know.
if you were Kaloy?
I think I wouldn't. But I understand. I understand James' character. In the sense that he felt bad. Like, why did you
Sure.
lie during the first
Yeah.
Yung way na in-order niyo. Thanks.
That's a nice packaging for that one.
Sir,
for wine? Like,
sorry
this
po
should be in
pala
a
kung
box, right?
Hindi ko po sinabi sa inyo na ako po
Well,
yung kausap niyo.
Okay, nah.
Yeah.
Unahan po kasi ako ng takot na ma-reject eh.
Come on, you were already. Well, yeah, because they haven't really had that interaction prior to
Takot lang po ako na baka sumunod
meeting
ako
each
sa
other.
management.
So maybe yeah, if he found out that he's a
Dale?
blue collar worker.
Di pupuntahan ka ba?
Ugh. Yeah, the subtlety
I
of their acting. And then I was screaming. Why?
Hoy! Ano ginagawa mo dyan?
Inimbitahan niyo po ako dito para uminom po ng wine.
Ganun ba? Pag may
Sabi ko
wine?
kasi ako na ito lang yung habol nila sa akin.
Well, I
Hindi
don't
naman po
know.
posible
Like
makipag-LDR.
something to do about it
Trying to
being
speed up
meet up
your-
in Blood,
Sir,
which
alam
is
mo yung
ultimately
love language test.
it's a dating
Secret
app,
kasi yung
but
primary
it's a
love
hookup
language.
app.
Naisip ko na
I love this conversation about the love
hindi
language.
pa talaga akong umakabay tsaka yumakap.
Yeah.
So, sa tingin mo, sir, magagawa ko ba yung kung malayo sa akin yung partner ko? Diba?
So,
Pero go, sir.
oy, LDR.
Resort ko sa'yo.
Well,
Sabi.
what's your love language? Do you know?
Pero alam mo, hindi naman talaga
I
ako
don't
nagawa
know.
sa
Actually,
mga-
I never really knew about love language until this.
Galing.
Mine is giving and receiving gifts for some reason. Okay, nagsubuan.
Siyempre, crush ko ito. Siyempre, pa rin ako.
Did you just snort?
Taka ako baka
Did you just snort?
boyfriend mo rito eh.
I was like about
We
to like
decided to be an open
swallow something and it.
relationship.
Wait.
Power mind up sa iba. Just to keep the relationship going. Pumayag na ako.
Ah,
Dapat kasi, kung kasama mo sa buhay, yung isawang tignan ka.
yeah, Dale. So idealistic, but I love the songs that they were inserting in the scenes. So JP Haba, so gege, the way that they do
Yeah.
it.
Music really brings things together.
Why do here? Why do you think he looked away?
It's...
Do
I
you think,
actually I don't know. I forgot about this
Pero
part.
salamat ah.
I think it's because like
Kasi
he's
sa
still
dami ng
getting
followers
over his ex.
Pansin mo pa rin ako.
Yeah, yeah.
Ito. Makakausap kita ngayon.
Have you been in that situation wherein there's this guy that you super duper duper like, and then all of a sudden he was giving you the light of day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oh. But
I should probably go to sleep.
I never expected something to happen. I was just like happy to be
Yeah,
there.
just to be with that person.
Yun na rin ako.
You can't let
My
it go.
personality is.
Dale, saglit. Talaga ba? Nakita mo ako lang tumitingin sa kanya. Mahirap kang titignan, James.
Aw, mahirap ko. I was like, if like let's say that doesn't grab you in the heart, I don't know.
Mhm.
I love this that they move to the hand because like I'm like this area is very intimate for me. If somebody holds me in my hands, it
Like,
kind of feels
yeah,
more
medyo close na.
yeah.
I just really don't like Genesis' haircut. He looks like
Oh,
a Vulcan to me.
oh there. So that was the
Ayun.
supercut of Meet Me Outside. So what do you think? So what I loved about it is well, first and foremost, again, I'm gonna say it. Please watch each of the episodes so that you get it.
Yes.
So you get the whole thing, and it's worth it. It's worth watching each of the episodes. I think they fly by you. There was I think episode 5 was supposed to be um 15 minutes, and I was like, what? That was 15 minutes? I didn't even notice that it was 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
it was a really like compacted, well created series wherein they don't really have to stretch it to like 15 minutes each and every time. If it's just for 5 minutes for one episode, then let's just do it for 5 minutes for one episode, and I applaud
Yeah,
that.
but isn't this so bitin? Like, don't you
Well,
want so much more?
like I would compare it to like let's say a tasting menu. So like let's say, hey, we're giving you a taste of what we can do, and although guys sa
But
pelikula is
where's the
already
main menu? Ano ba?
and anyway, guys sa pelikula has been the tasting menu for Gege and JP Habak anyway, but this is just a testament that they can do. Like I'm excited for what else they have for 2021 and Gege like season 2 please. I think they were trying to tease people for season 2 or something like that, but I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to that. Like what are your thoughts on the chemistry between Genesis and Kaloy?
I really I like that they displayed like different class. I'm not all about the whole class system, but it's different. Like you see how people interact differently in those status type of way. But it's just so nice that no matter who you are, you're able to get together and you can still feel each other, have that chemistry. You still have that energy that you want, that you're attracted to each other. So good kudos to them to showing that, right? It love is doesn't have love is blind. Like you don't. It's not about any. It's about that feeling. It's that first initial reaction when you see them, yes,
Mhm.
but after that, it should be more than that. It's about the chemistry. It's about the way you feel when you're with them. It's how they eat, like the love language, how you touch them, and how you get kilig with that. So definitely, it's really great to see how they're portraying that here.
And anything what I loved about how they made this series, I don't think any of the situations were forced. It was like how it was supposed to be, like an empty resort during the holidays. People really open their dating their hooking apps when they're
Yeah.
alone and just to find someone to talk to. Um,
Hmm.
on the part of them really not looking for um, sex initially, meaning they were just looking for someone to talk to. I think that's like I can relate to that because for the most part, like sex is like hookups and sex is one thing, but sometimes you really want to find like take a chance in going to these hookup apps and really find someone. And sometimes if you're lucky, then you get to find that person.
Hmm.
Although that was and I guess that's why like when Dale removed his shirt, he was like, oh, okay, so maybe he was kind of confused because like it is still from a hooking app, and I think what I liked about the way that they turned the story is okay, it is a hookup app. Did I say hooking app? The thing about dating apps and hookup apps is it's usually like that. But if you really want to find it, and there will be people who will have the same mindset as you, hopefully, then just give it a try and just keep pushing for that. And
Yeah,
what do
I
you
mean,
think?
it's not like
Mm,
totally 100%,
Yeah.
hook up. There's totally different types of people there. So take a chance. Take
Yeah,
a
take it.
chance.
And like, so since you haven't watched episode 6 yet, or the finale, like, what do you think is about to happen? Like, like, it's only over the holidays that they're together, and again, we have that dynamic of rich guy, poor guy, and then of course, since like, we already know that Dale is not really into long distance relationship. What is your end game um, thoughts for episode 6 finale?
I don't know why, but why am I hoping for like happy endings with these BL
Ah.
series? Oh my god! With all the straight
Mhm.
rom coms and stuff, I'm always hoping for a breakup. But then I'm on the BL. I don't know why I want to see them together. But
Yeah.
for me, I see more of their relationship develop. I really think that
Mhm.
people are gonna take a chance and go, even though it's a long distance. Maybe something might change.
Mhm.
Maybe um uh was it Dale? Dale would go to
Yeah.
Manila and do more there instead of back in the province. I think things will. The influencer, Kaloy, what's his name there? He will
James.
James, maybe he will start living in the province. I don't know. But I know I want to see them work out together and have a season two.
Will is a romantic and Gus is the jaded. I'm like, it's just the weekend. Like, what do we expect? I think this is just a taste of what could happen on a holiday out, and then you get to meet someone, and then eventually you and realize that, okay, maybe there's a chance, but maybe not with this person right now. But we'll see. So we still
Let's
have
see, let's see.
so let's see if
I
Will.
know I haven't seen it. Ikaw, you have seen it already.
I'm not gonna give you any clues, but yeah. So we're gonna go through the finale. So we are gonna go through episode 6. Go. So
Ah,
this the night. This is the
Christmas.
day after. So this is the day after they were snuggling. So that's what you miss if you don't watch the full episodes, because they were snuggling and
Yeah. And
canoodling.
you cannot miss the snuggling.
Yeah.
Side smile ka dyan.
Hello?
Is that
Merry
the X?
Christmas!
No.
Oh, kala ko.
I don't think he's gonna be like that if that's the
Bit
X.
of a failure.
Yeah, I
Maybe a
know.
friend. Yeah, a bit of a failure, but
No! I mean... Hindi ako
Eh?
mag-isa.
y-
Next live na. Sige, bye-bye.
Hoy Dale, maglinis ka ng pool na yun. Use mo ba talaga yung pool? Ang
Woo!
cute! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
I missed that the
Hoy!
first time I watched it. I missed that thing.
Ano ba?
Oh.
Ang mangyayari, last night mo na.
Look at
Hmm.
that pout! Look at that pout! He's so adorable.
Galing mo na magpakilig, Genesis. Ha?
Tulog ka? Tulog ka ulit, sir?
Ay!
Ay, na-attach. Well,
Ay, not that.
yeah, and if you missed it in the first few episodes, so the love language of Dale is touch, and then the love language of James is acts of service.
Mm-mm.
Marupok, di kita matiis. And magkaharap lang, why are they even talking?
Baka may ibang guest. Halatang walang guest, there's no one there.
I know, it's very empty. And they're just looking at each other, like, and then there's three,
Oh, yeah.
and then there's like observers, like, tong dalawang baklang. That was super subtle, but that was adorable. Like having those
Yeah.
three queens behind them.
Mm. Sometimes you don't need the queens to be raging. I know.
Yeah.
Queens.
All that the subtle raise of the eyebrows was like, oh my god.
Ooh! Ooh! My God. Wow!
Yes, James, fix Genesis' hair.
Yeah, fix Genesis' hair. No more Vulcan look. No more
Vulcan.
Star Trekky.
Oh my gosh. I love like how they're so huggy uh, and you know that James knows that Dale's love language is touch. So he's giving it.
Yes.
Uh
Ah!
the canoodling.
Canoodling. Are they gonna give
Oh
us
my
a really
god,
good kid? Ano ba yun?
Ah. Get on with it. Get on with it.
Are we gonna get a kiss? Are we gonna get a full-on lips-to-lips kiss?
Tanggalan na ng shirt.
Ano bang horseplay na to? Nagre-wrestling ba kayo?
No, but I like it. I like this. I like it. Like I know it's intimate and all that stuff, but it's more meaningful. Oh.
Di ko... I think naguguluhan lang ako kasi they're lying down and they're standing up and then lying down
Yeah.
again and then
Yeah,
they're standing up again.
And then the shirt off and then the shirt on.
Yeah, then the shirt on again. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
Big spoon, little spoon. I thought they were actually talking here. No, it's like a voiceover.
Kahit ano. Basta
Yeah.
totoo.
But I like it. It's like let us see
Nung
what they're doing
magka-chat
and then
tayo,
let us hear
tapos nakita
what
ko
they
sa
actually
lobby.
want to convey to each other.
I hope it was you.
Crush niya ako.
So
Crush ako ng
boyish.
crush ko.
Like I love how like innocent
Sabi naman,
he sounds
feeling ka eh.
while they're doing that.
Ikaw na,
Okay. Sa tingin ko, dapat sa atin oras. Yung mas mahaba sa pinigay sa
He's
atin.
leaving the next day, so
till
Can't you just stay? Can't you just stay?
yeah,
I
you can
I
extend.
think mura lang dyan. I think mura lang. Di katulad sa Manila. Manila's more expensive.
hirapan na umalis.
You're an influencer, so you can work anywhere.
Okay.
So we didn't get a full on kiss. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't care if they don't kiss, just as long as they don't lie and make it.
Oh, shady.
I don't like that. Okay, just don't kiss. If you're not gonna kiss properly, don't kiss at all.
No, but I think they were able to convey like that intimacy without us
Yeah.
having to see the kiss.
Yes,
So
yes.
hopefully season 2 will show us that.
Mm.
But I really like how they tried to hide, but still, like our brains, our imaginations are like going overdrive.
Yeah,
He
you know,
left na,
you don't. Aww,
and it's his last day. He didn't even say goodbye.
that's not good. I don't think that's good.
Not even a message. Kalay looks so different here, no? Like,
Yeah, yeah. I like the rougher type of look. I don't like too much makeup.
and Dale's not
Hi.
there.
Good morning. Checking out Executive Road 3.
Okay, sir. Room check lang po tayo.
And can you bring my car in front? Kasi kailangan ko na rin, sir. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, wala. It's not. Sometimes people leave so that they don't get hurt.
Could be. But look who's
Huh?
there. And look at his hair. Look how guapo Genesis is.
Is that Genesis? I can't see right now. I think I'm tearing up.
Oh, look at it.
Salamat.
Look at that face.
Wow!
Good morning.
Glow up!
Anong ginagawa mo rito?
What the?
When I woke up, you were gone.
Nagpagupit ako.
So, nagtatampo ka.
I love how confident he suddenly
Feeling hero
became.
mo
Hmm.
Akin na yung susi ko. Yan.
Oh.
Phil, akin na yung susi ko. Sabi.
Oh my God,
Wait,
Kaloy's
ano?
skin is just...
Oh,
It's flawless. Flawless.
stop. Stop. What do you mean no?
Mm.
Akin na yan.
So,
Okay, what do you want?
you.
Yeah, there.
Man, yes.
But the point is, you still left me without telling me where you went.
Sorry na.
Diba? Like, super confident.
Ito na lang, para makabawi ako sa'yo.
See?
Sige na lang kita pa Manila.
Did you know this,
Paano
Will?
babalik dito?
No.
Sir, nakalib na.
Sir pa rin. Date sa
nandito
New
ako
Year. Oh.
Diba?
Malay ko.
Oh.
May date ka ba?
Depende sa'yo.
Oh.
The chemistry is fire. My God.
Yes. Oh, ano ba? Oh.
What?
Ano?
Yes. Pabebe.
Gosh.
I love how nice the shots are for...
Yeah.
So, mahaba-habang biyahe ito.
Mm.
Ready ka na?
Is that a foreshadowing? Mahababang biyahe to? Are you ready? Oh. Gege.
Yeah, go.
Great job. That was really, really good.
Yes.
It's really good that you really want to know more about what happens to them. Of course, Kaloy and King Kumko.
Tingkong ko, yeah. In
And Genesis is a revelation for me here.
Yes.
Really good.
I wonder how it all started. How this project started. How it got proposed. How it all came together.
Actually, there's still 40 seconds.
Oh my God!
Like,
Boy, may mga behind the scenes yan or something.
These are Walls of the Flowers. I love it.
Vault of the Flowers.
Sponsors, of course.
Oy, yung mga laser and aesthetic mga derma dyan. Let's see who those
Hello, the face
galing.
the face of Kaloy.
Oo,
Perfection.
parang it's like porcelain, very...
Good job. Good
Good
job,
job.
JP and Yagi on this one.
Mhm.
But yeah, like, thoughts for the whole. Well, technically, we kind of watched the whole season. So thoughts.
Yeah, it's really good. Like in the beginning, first episode,
In the
I
beginning,
was like, ano ba to? Bakit ang daming kulang? Why it's not gaya sa pelikula? But then at the end of it, you just have to accept that this is a micro series. It's a little bit low key, but the plot, the story, the kilig is still there, right?
Yeah.
So enjoy it for what it is.
and here's what I'm always talking about when it comes to creating a series, not just BL, but a series in totality. You really have to have a vision of what you want it to end up as, and as much as possible, stick to something that's easily understandable. Which is here, it's very pure. It's just like two people finding attraction, and then there are other elements that would come in, which is subtly about the stature in life, also the the possibility of it only being a short-lived interaction because of it being a holiday. Also, the two of them possibly, having a long distance issue with them because because it's just a vacation thing. But just that, not nothing too not anything convoluted, not anything too complicated, and that's just it. I think for the most part, that's what's I think a lot of the BLs that are coming out right now are trying a little bit too hard when adding so many different things to make it so different. But sometimes you just have to go with kilig, really good actors, a simple, straightforward story, and something that people can cling on, and not not something that makes them a little bit too confused. And I think a lot of the BLs are overdoing it, and it can't be helped because of course they have to differentiate themselves with all of the other BLs. But this series did a good job of just giving us a simple premise, and instead of us clinging onto the story, we're clinging onto the interactions of these two people, and that was pretty good. I think that was very
Yeah, I think it's just like making a dish. Sometimes when you have the freshest ingredients, a simple dish can really make it really good, right? Just get the best ingredients and you'll make the best dish. So once you don't put too much of mediocre stuff together, you'll get crap out of it. So that's what I like with this. It's simple and pure, and it has really great elements to it. So yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, one, I don't know much about Genesis, about his acting skills. I don't. I've seen Kaloy. Kaloy was kind of, in a way, he was a side character, so it was kind of one dimensional. But I think what the director did, which is JP, and the writer did, which is Kiage, was really get them into that headspace of, this is what I'm feeling, this how I'm gonna interact with the other person, and it created that magic of connection between the two of them, because it could easily be just two people looking at each other and you feel nothing. But here, you just wanted them to be together. Like, even during the first episode, like, come on, get it over with. You like just you like each other, and then I like that.
So it's about that dance, that waltz. You see the back and forth, the banter between them, how they put the ball on each other's court and see who's gonna react to next. I think that was a really nice way of doing that dialogue, because I think we all go through that when we're in a relationship. We're eagerly waiting for the response, and then when they respond, what am I gonna say? I think that's why it has a little bit of a personal touch to it, and we all get connected to it, right?
And what you said was very spot on, and it was relatable. It's something that was familiar. I know one way or another, majority of people like us have experienced something like this. That first time to meet someone, trying to banter with each other, trying to feel out if the other person's also attracted to you, or like, let's say, starting to feel, hey, is the other person attracted to me? Should I be responding to that person a certain way?
Yeah.
I think they did that really well on this one. To be honest, I know, we were talking about the social
Economic class.
the economic class differences between the two of them. When I saw Dale or Genesis' character, I was like, wait, is he gonna tell us that he's the owner of the hotel? I am actually the owner of the hotel. That's why I can leave. I'm gonna drive you to Manila. But in reality, it will happen that there will be socioeconomic disparities between people in a relationship, and it's good that they didn't really push that too far. Of course, there was a mention of the insecurity of Dale in the first few episodes, but it wasn't really pushed that hard that it became an issue. But all of us were aware of that, so it's like that hint of, this is something that you want, that I want you to think about. Like, the writer and Gege wanted us to think about that, but it didn't want us to make that as the biggest issue of why they can't be together, which was good. It also gave us the hint of, okay, long distance relationship could be an issue, so maybe that's another thing that they can think about. So it's a very short story. It's a very simple story, but it evokes a lot of thoughts from the people who are watching. Other than, of course, the kilig, because the kilig is definitely there, and they really live on that front.
Yeah, we all feel the kilig, right? That's, I think, something that we can all agree on.
Mhm.
And the story, leaving it open ended, I think there's so many ways where it can go.
Like season
Dale
two.
can go to Manila. James can be an influencer in the province and show the in province life or whatever. So there's
or
so many things.
or make it convoluted, like Dale discovers that he's actually the long lost son of this rich man. It's like, no, no, like
You
Mara
don't
Clara,
know. You never
Mara
know.
Clara, Mara
Mara
Clara
Clara.
levels. And then they discover, oh no, they're brothers. Don't, just kidding.
Oh my god. Ta-ta-ta.
Oh no, 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 but I love it. Like they can definitely leave the story as this, but they can also open it up to something that could branch out into something that's different, and that's definitely something to look forward to. And at least we have these two actors that we know can work together. Like definitely,
Yes.
if Kaloy and Genesis would move forward, hopefully they would have another project, because we were able to see the chemistry between the two of them. It's the same way with uh, Ian and Pao, wherein
Wow.
like you would want to see another story, even if it's not the same characters but the same actors. You know that it's gonna work well.
Yes.
So like they are bankable when it comes to, like, let's say BL, and I think the whole team did a good job in making that possible. And at least two for two for Blood. Like again, well, that I don't know if they had other BL, not BL, but queer series that they have produced. But Your Tadhana, you can actually find it in YouTube, is really good. And what I like about Your Tadhana is the main character is a femme gay character, which is something that's not really seen a lot. So that's something that maybe can be explored. And now we have like
Ooh,
lower.
maybe that's the one that's the first FM type of BL show
Possibly.
that show.
Possibly, right? Like we know, like we have The Boy Foretold by the Stars, which is amazing. Which
Yeah.
started a fem character, and everybody was still into it, because one of the things that I love about these types of stories, and when I see it on Twitter, like that's my story. Like I'm a fem gay, blah blah blah, and I see that. So it's good that we have this smorgasbord of different types of queer stories that would come out. And
Yes.
I think the going back to Meet Me Outside, it's a simple story that tells how people meet online. Anything like I'm gonna bet that a lot of people can relate to that. Going on a holiday, opening their dating app, trying to find connection, and I guess these two people were just lucky to find that.
Yes, I think so. I think everybody has, not everybody, but I meant a lot
Yeah.
of gay guys have done that. Sometimes they would go to a different location, even different country.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely, because you really just want to find that. And I think I think this is a good way that Blue did, that they made it.
Yes.
They made the center of um the result of people meeting in Blue is more of an intimate like a relationship type of thing, rather than just for hookups. I know it's a perfect story. I know it's a fantasy, but it like what I've said, like in my other live, like I did some live streams a while back, wherein I still have Grinder on. I don't open Blue that much, because I still don't know how to navigate it. But I think this show made it a little bit easier for me to, like, oh, okay, so these are the things that I can find. I still have Tinder. Not that I open it all the time, but I just don't delete it, because of the idea that maybe there's a small chance that I might meet someone, and I'm not gonna be that person who's gonna close my doors, because, like, oh no, Gus, it's a hookup app, like nobody's gonna be serious there. But I'm sure there are other people who are gonna be like me, who are gonna be looking for relationships, or even just good conversation. Again, it's gonna be like 1 out of 1,000 or something, 1 out of 100. We don't know.
Boy, I don't
But-
think it's like that.
but-
My
but-
experience before, when I'm in Grinder or Blue before,
Mhm.
there are some people who are looking to just talk. I don't
no.
think it's just 100% na hookup.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So like there might be that small percentage of people, and hopefully for those people who try out these dating apps, get to find that. again, hopefully,
Yeah.
I get,
Don't
I get
put a
that.
torso picture.
I know, like,
Put,
like
you put a
you
torso
know,
picture, it already says, okay, we're looking for a hookup.
whenever I see a torso picture, I'm always like, okay, is that swipe right? Swipe left or swipe right?
Swipe left,
Swipe
right?
left, swipe left,
See, I
swipe
don't
left.
even
I don't
haven't
remember
done
anymore.
Tinder in a long time. Yeah.
Like swipe left. I think swipe left for because like like show us something that you if you really want to look for someone that just make sure that you present that. Of course, we're still gonna have that superficiality. That's something that we cannot remove. I totally accept that. But at least open yourself up to the opportunities that would come because maybe you would find your James or your Dale, and in the future that's something that um, we have to accept because dating apps will be here for a really long time, especially now that we have
Even
the
through this pandemic. Yes,
right.
definitely.
Let me open my blue list.
Oh,
No, but
great
yeah.
job, Blue,
Yeah,
for
but great
really
job.
showing
Yeah.
what can happen in like your app. What can
Mhm.
happen, right? It's a
and,
possibility.
and not only that, like giving us something that's of high quality and not sexualized. My God, like the all of the BLs that are coming out right now, like they're trying, but I think they're just over sexualized to the point that the grabs, the things that are they're trying to grab you is like abs and muscles and all that stuff. Of course, that's good. Like I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and say that that's not something that I like, but I really want something that I can cling on, like sleep at night and think about, like, oh, I wish that's me, like instead of like I want to jack off to that or something like. Oh my God, did I just say that? But yeah, but yeah, like
Hey, we're
right?
Ben.
Yeah, like, that's a reality. But I really think that they did a good job. So hopefully we have more shows like this. And I hope like for the producers of BL or queer content, they think of it as what do my not only just what my audience wants,
Yeah.
because they already have that mindset. Oh, I have to have a good looking actor. That's already a given. But after
Yeah.
that, what's next? Like
Yeah.
they don't have to over educate people because as we can see in
Yeah.
this show, they didn't really talk about microaggression and they didn't talk
Yeah.
about like LGBT rights. No, but
Yeah.
as long as you can get something out of it on an emotional level and on a level wherein you can make it relatable to the viewers, that's already a lot. And
I know.
it's a weird juggling act, but just don't overdo it because like what he said, the more if you're trying too hard, people will see it.
I know the priority number one is the story. Number
Mhm.
one, if you have a really good story, then you have a really good actors that can tell the story. I think everything will fall into place. If the others are starting to take higher priority, I think people would get distracted or annoyed. But we all just want to hear a good story in the
And
end of it.
future BL actors workshop. Please have a workshop. Please have a background of what you're gonna be telling. It's already 2021, so this is a call out to everyone. It's already 2021. You should know what you're playing. You should know how to convey a story. And if like don't just give us half-assed projects. So really looking forward to what else comes in. Of course, we already have. We're looking forward to Hello Stranger, the movie. We're already looking forward to Game Boys Season 2. And also Game Boys, the movie. And also Boys Lockdown. I think Season 2 for Boys Lockdown. We also have the sequel to My Extraordinary. So,
The next
have-
gym too.
oh, yeah, the next Gym Forever as well. So like
Yeah.
all of these 2021 BLs, we're looking at you and like hoping that whatever else comes out during this time in 2021, we're already like, okay, please consult. Like look at reactors. Like again, we're not saying the reactors are the end all be all, but for the production companies, look at the reactors and like see what are the feedback that they give because that's a lot. And I'm not saying that it's us. Like obviously there are so many good reactors for BL content, but please look into like getting like feedback from them. Like, hey, what are the things that you think we should be avoiding? What are the things that we should be improving in all of these things? And not just for BLs, but ultimately for queer content or for gender sensitivity, whether it's for male, female, or trans, or part of the LGBTQIA plus community.
Mhm.
But really
Just
hopeful
to add,
for 2020.
just add to that, just like with any type of role that you're taking, if you're an engineer or an executive or something,
Mhm.
you're gonna be learning the background of what that job is or who that character is. So the same as a gay guy, you gotta know the whole story and why they act that way and how to be sensitive to that role that you're portraying. So that's one thing. I know sex sells and all that stuff, and
I
yeah,
know that.
we all know that. But then give us a little bit, the benefit of the doubt that we're looking more than just sex. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
the default
Exactly.
is sex. Yeah, we can. That's
Like
sex is too
put
easy.
put a little bit, but don't fully remove it. Like put a little
Yeah.
bit, something to entice. Like we
Yeah.
still want some visuals and something to
When it
do.
becomes too distracting or too
Yeah.
in your face, then parang nagiging annoying. It seems like, oh, is that what we're all after? Or something?
Yeah.
Is that the only thing that we're looking for?
And again, that's why I love the scene they were rolling around here in Meet Me Outside, wherein the curtain was kind of covering, they were like kissing the neck and all that stuff, and we didn't really see any tongue or like lips to lips, but you know that it's there. You know that
Yeah,
it's possibly
chemistry is-
something that you know that we just couldn't see it because of the laziness. I know it's an art style that the director did. Maybe they're not ready to push them to that level, but
Yeah.
I think
Or maybe they did kiss and it looked uncomfortable, so cut it out.
yeah, or
Don't
it-
show us an uncomfortable kiss. Oh my god, that will just
Yeah.
ruin the whole thing. Just don't
like I think
kiss.
it was like more of like foreplay and touching. It was like that was beautiful. But yeah, like
Okay, just as long as it looks
congratulations.
natural, right?
Exactly, and like congratulations to Blood and JP Habak and Gege and Kaloy and Genesis and all the whole Meet the Outside team.
Uy,
So hopefully
There's
we have
only
season
like
two.
a few characters, right? And
I
it was
know.
still successful. You don't need a huge cast.
Like that you have to like what's that person's name again?
What's
But anyway.
that person? What's happening
like-
there?
Again, like again, we're not trying to shade big casts or anything, but just make sure that all of them get to develop.
Yeah,
and I think because,
character development.
because this is a micro series, so it's good. Even like the three queens, like on the
Yeah.
sides, like why are they there? Because they need to be there. Because they need to be seen, which I love. It's like it's like the three of them, like ang dalawang baklang to naglalandian, diba? Hindi na lang mag-usap, nagtatouch.
Something so tiny, but it shows a lot, right?
Yeah,
that's
it's
that's
like they're very, very creative. But anyway, thank you for watching with us. If you have any suggestions on the things that you want to see on our channel, please type in on our comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe here at the gas station, and together, of course, with the review wise. So again, my name is Gus.
I'm Will.
And
And we're the
Review
review boys!
See you next time. Happy New Year, 2021.
Happy New Year!
Bye.